Here we go. Spoiler alert, audience. Hi, everybody. Hello. It's Blue Day. Hello, darling. Let's get started. Hello, Falcon Heights. Hello, Victoria. Hello, Arden Hills. Hello, Columbia Heights. There's Crystal right there. Look, I know. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. Look at the roller girls. Look at the roller girls in the audience. Welcome, everybody. Have a seat. Let's get started. Welcome to the show. Hello. Welcome to the show. Please save a little bit of that love for my good friend. It's Miss Kendall. Good morning, Kendall.
Hi.
How you doing?
Morning. Good. It's Blue Day.
It is Blue Day. It's a good day.
Blues
are really
Day.
good. I learned this from an old boss. Blues are really, if you're ever on TV, blues are really good color for television. So yeah.
Blue.
I think it's one of the better ones the camera picks up on. So how you doing?
Cameras and dogs.
Cameras and dogs, yeah.
Dogs can see blue. Fun fact.
Oh, listen to you there.
I know. I'm
Dr.
just full
Pet
of
Vet.
them.
Yeah, anyway.
I'm full of them.
Yeah. How are you doing though?
Good. I think everyone sort of feels like this. This is just the second week back of a full week. So you're kind of like, oh, it's Wednesday? All right, you're still like getting into the swing of it again?
I'm just excited that it's already mid-January. You know what I mean? That then we're going to get to February and then March and then spring's knocking at the door and Target. No, I'm telling you, the minute Target starts putting out their lawn furniture, that's when I get excited. That's when I know, you know?
I get it.
I'll let you know when that happens.
I get it.
Speaking of spring, so I told you guys this about a year ago. No, actually, it was a little bit. Last February, March, I said that I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. I had gained a lot of weight the last few years, like 16, 17, and 18. It was just me and a bucket of chicken. And it's just shoveling it in. And then last February, I had a really rough February. And I said, I'm going to recommit to fitness because I had run for years and kind of I didn't make it a priority. So last March I started running. I lost weight last year, but I've never done any type of fitness goal. I've never done a 5K or a 10K or special K or anything like that. I've never done anything yet. I've never done any K, and I've certainly never done a half marathon or a full marathon. Well, as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Disney World, and I'm there. Oh, I know, shocking. Well, I follow this guy, and now before we show his picture, I follow this guy. He's like-minded. He loves Disney World as well. He and his husband go almost as much as Colin and I go. And his name is Michael, and he has this account called Michael Does Disney. Take a picture of him. Take a look. This is his picture. Well, Michael, not only do I love Michael's account on a normal day because he's so uplifting, that smile, I don't think he's physically able to smile. Frown. Michael is unable to frown, I think, chemically. So if you need a boost today, go follow his account, Michael Does Disney. Now, I got to tell you, the reason I'm bringing him up is not only do I dislike him because of his love of Disney, but he, for the first time, I believe, ran the Walt Disney World Marathon last weekend, which is a beautiful marathon. So I'm looking at him, and I'm not joking. I've never had this kind of sensation before, or this thought. I said, you know what? Michael totally motivated me, so I am going to run the half marathon next year. I'm going to do it. I've set a goal for myself, or one of the Disney runs. Disney has a variety of runs all year. And then I brought this up to my best friend last night, Jen, and much to my shock, Jen said, I'm going to do it with you. So my best friend and I, right now, I'm saying it publicly here on the Jason Show, I'm going to run whatever race I can get into. Disney does a variety of them. I'm going to do a Disney race next year, and I'm going to start training, after the show. But yeah. So, thanks to Michael. Keep smiling. You make everybody's day, and if you really do, or if you're on Instagram and you want an account just to make you smile, go follow Michael Does Disney. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Good for you.
Yes. So there we go. You want to run it with me? Okay, anyway, it's time for the hot dish. Here we go, everybody. Got you off the hook on that one.
Let's start with a 5K.
That's
Chase.
fine, yeah.
Okay.
Well, we now know who the greatest Jeopardy player of all time is. Last night, the GOAT was crowned. Look at this.
Now we come to Ken Jennings. His response was, who is Iago? That is the correct response. Your wager. Nothing. Interesting. All right, that gives you 23,000 today. Earlier, you had 65,600. That gives you a total for the match of 88,600 as we come to James Holzhauer, who could win the match. He had 44,000. Did he come up with Iago? He did not. And it doesn't matter, your wager, 44,000. Ken Jennings,
That's the best player.
you are the champion.
Wow. Well, as you saw, Ken Jennings took home the $1 million prize, beating out James Holzhauer and Brad. So Iago was the answer. Was the question, was it the bird from Aladdin? Was that the question?
Probably.
No, I'm not laughing. That's the name of the bird from Aladdin. Was that, does anybody know? Anybody
I'm sure
in the booth
that was
know?
the downfall, yes, was of James
Shakespeare?
Holzhauer.
Oh, well, I don't know. Jeff looked at me like, no, Shakespeare. I don't know. There could be a final Jeopardy question about Aladdin. You know, who was Jafar's pet bird? You know, who is Iago? You know, it could be. Okay, maybe not. Anyway, yeah. Congratulations to Ken.
Yeah.
I kind of thought he might pull it out, and I think everyone wanted him to win because the other two. I mean, the one guy, not everybody loves. Everybody
Yeah.
loves Ken Jennings.
Oh, everybody. He's just smart and he's nice and he's kind of like, okay, I
Yeah.
hope I got it right. I know I got it right, but I hope I got it right.
And he's the guy you want at the bar when you're doing that trivia game. You know, you want him
Oh,
sitting
yeah.
next to you, don't you? Oh, yeah.
You're like, how do you know this stuff? I get so excited watching Jeopardy when I know like 2 answers.
Me too. I feel smart, yeah, if I know like 1.5.
Yeah.
I don't even, as I said before, I don't even know the answers on Teen Jeopardy. You know,
Right,
it's
I
like
know. I just,
it's bad. Next in the dish, NBC executives are downplaying the backstage tensions at Will and Grace and saying that it is not why the series came to an end. NBC's bigwig, the chairman, told TV Line that sometimes things come to a natural end. That's why the show's ending, the revival's ending. He says the series creators told the story they wanted to tell, and the finale ties everything together. So don't even worry about the big feud. As previously reported, here's the deal. Megan Mullally took a leave of absence from the show's final season. That and a whole bunch of things led to rumors about fighting amongst the main cast members. Eric McCormick said people were too concerned about the drama, saying the four of them get along like a house on fire. Yeah.
oh.
Probably not the best analogy. I mean, you know what I mean? Probably not the best analogy, but
That's weird.
Well, I'll follow the analogy. Sometimes where there's smoke, there's fire. Because it's not the whole cast. The problem, it's allegedly Megan Mullally, Karen, and Grace, Deborah Messing. They had some sort of falling out because allegedly one stopped following, no, not allegedly, it happened. Deborah stopped following Megan on Instagram, and then Megan stopped I sound like I'm in high school, but anyway, yeah.
It's so true.
But that's the new breakup when you stop. Like if I ever unfollowed you on Instagram,
Yeah, I would know.
people would start to wonder,
Yeah.
are they real friends? You know?
The end is near.
The end is near. That's right. But you know what I mean? It's the new thing. People notice that kind of
It is.
movement.
That's why Instagram has this new mute button. So you can just kind of mute someone, but you don't have to unfollow them. So that if you wanted to unfollow the mean girl, that you don't have to because she won't be mean to you about unfollowing her. But I get it. I get why as a teenager.
You can mute people?
You can mute people.
Oh. Well, let me go get my phone.
Yes,
I have some
girl.
people. Hold on a minute. I gotta go get my phone. Let me get my phone here. Let me see who I can. Okay. Let me see who I can unfollow real quick. Let's see here.
No, you can mute.
Aaron Schwab. Oh, I'm mute. Okay. Aaron Schwab. No, I'll keep her. Let's see here. Executive producer Jeff, muted. Right there. There's muted. Producer Ted. No, I like him. There we go. Yeah. Kendall.
Such a brat.
I'll leave her. Anyway, yeah, that's good. I like that. I didn't know about that.
No, and they made it for the teens, essentially. But even as an adult, you can be like, I thought of unfollowing someone that I've known since high school, and I was like, I don't need to listen to this anymore. But then I was like, oh, is she gonna notice? Oh, that's just awkward. You honestly think about that.
Yep, you do. I know. I've blocked bosses before. Just saying. Yeah. Bloop. Yeah. Next in the dish, not Jeff. Next in the dish, Tyler Perry was on with Jimmy Fallon last night. He has a new movie hitting Netflix on Friday called A Fall from Grace. And he says it's a thriller like you've never seen before.
Yeah, it's a thriller with so many twists and turns. You know, I write these stories, boy meets girl, girl gets her heart broke, she wants revenge. This one, you'll never figure out the ending. You don't know where it's going. It's one of those twist and turn thrillers that keeps you on the edge of your seat. And I'm so glad it's on Netflix because everybody in the whole world gets a chance to see it at the same time.
But you said what'd you say? How many years have you been making movies?
25, well, 15 years since my first movie, but in the business 25. I've never seen a reaction like this from my audience, ever.
They flipped out.
Flipped out.
I know,
it's a
good
They flipped out, girl. They flipped out. Tyler told The Hollywood Reporter that he shot the entire movie in 5 days. He shot an entire movie on 5 days. He can do it. He has Tyler Perry Studios.
What?
Yeah, he has an entire studio complex now in Atlanta.
I just think about even lighting. Lighting alone should take 5 days.
Yes.
Like, what? That's
we
crazy.
can't even do this show in 5 days, you know? We have a lot more to come, everybody. Stay right there. Back after this. Coming up, after way too many years, the music industry is showing the greatest love of all to The Voice, Whitney Houston. Details on the newest honor for this music icon. Then, are you already bored this winter? Don't be. Travel blogger Lindsey Ranzau is back with her new list of the best indoor and outdoor activities that you could do right here in Minnesota. And from eye creams that depuff to hairspray that holds everything together, even in high winds. We are asking you, what are the beauty products you simply can't live without? Plus, I'm revealing mine. That's all coming up, so stay right there.
Okay, so feel free to ask any questions to them that you like. You can ask them any questions to find out whether you think they're wearing a wig. What do we think? What's your first thought, Rue?
My first thought is number 5.
Yeah.
Who won the 1969 World Series?
Was that Miracle Mets?
That's right.
Really? How does that
It's a
work out
feeling.
whether he's wearing a wig or
You'll
not?
see where I'm going
Really?
with this.
This
Yeah.
game isn't really fair because Rue is a wig expert.
That is true.
I'm just here to listen and learn.
Okay, but you're no stranger to wigs.
I'm not a stranger to wigs. That's
Okay.
correct.
What's crazy about this is only one of them is wearing a wig. When frankly, 4 of them look like they're wearing wigs. Let's be honest.
Bree, what was the first unit of music you bought at 13 years old?
Steve Miller Band,
What song?
Pegasus.
1, 2, 3, remove the wig!
Welcome back. Corden returned for new shows this week with RuPaul as his guest playing the wig. Oh, we got to play that. That would be fun. Also on Corden was Rachel Brosnahan from The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, and she talked about the pains, the real pains of playing that role. Listen to this.
Mrs. Maisel has a very particular look, and you achieve this by wearing a corset.
Yes.
A lot of the time. How hard is that to get used to wearing a corset every day?
I actually got kind of a corset-related injury.
Really?
Well, we talk so fast on the show that just to get all the words out, you can't really take very many breaths. And I think I wasn't breathing a lot, and I was a little bit constrained. And apparently, some of my ribs are sort of fused together a little bit, and I can't take super deep breaths anymore. That's
Oh, my
fun.
goodness.
I'm working. It's really fine, guys.
Wow.
What?
I had a male Spanx injury. Yeah.
This is real, people. This is real.
The people in the second row are like, what? Anyway, no, I had a male Spanx injury. This was in 09. I've told the story a couple times. But back then, I wanted to be a little thinner, so I got male Spanx. And I thought it would be a good idea to get the Spanx 2 sizes smaller than I actually was. And it's a shirt, the shirt Spanx, for your chest. So I'm not kidding. I pulled the Spanx out of the box, and it was this big. It was, this big. And then you stretch it. So I stretched it over my head. So I got it on, and I couldn't move. I couldn't breathe. I mean, and it's like a T-shirt. Well, then I started freaking out. You know how when you get your finger stuck in something and you start to get anxious? Well, I'm in the Spanx, and I started to get anxious. So I tried to pull the Spanx off, and I'm like, and I'm naked. And I'm standing there, and I get the Spanx over my arms, and the thing was so tight, my arms were stuck up in the air. And I couldn't get out of the Spanx. So I had to roll on the floor.
Like a sushi.
I had to roll on the floor to get the Spanx off of my arms. And then my neighbor walked in.
There it is. It's my favorite part.
My neighbor Kristen walked in, and she had a key to my house because she lived right next door. It was like Knott's Landing. And she walked in and she goes, "Hey, Jace, I'm coming up." And I'm like, no, don't. Because I did. I looked like a little gay sushi roll, laying down. And next on the dish, heartbreaking news in Hollywood.
Really?
Pete Davidson's month-long romance with Cindy Crawford's daughter is over.
Oh, say it ain't so.
Those two ladies are devastated. They're absolutely devastated. Page 6 says that Pete and Kaya Gerber, is it Kaya? Yeah, Kaya Gerber, are officially donezo. They previously, this is so sad. They previously had reported that Kaya's parents were hoping the situation would fizzle out. Yeah, Cindy Crawford's like, girl. And eventually, it did. Sources told them that Pete is very intense with relationships, and it became overwhelming. Kaya joins Ariana Grande Latte, Margaret Qualley, and Kate Beckinsale as one of Pete's exes. It's so
devastating.
If we may have a moment of silence for the relationship, thank you. Next in the dish,
By the way, for a lot of people like me, who the third Margaret that you read off, I was like, who is that? That's Annie McDowell's daughter. So she's like beautiful too. Like, what is it about this guy?
She's swimming in a great gene pool is what you're telling me.
Swimming.
Yeah. Andy McDowell, she's beautiful. She's
Babe.
she's fantastic. Next in the dish, make way for a new class of honorees in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Oh, if that last story made you really sad, this one will make you very happy because leading the way in the class of 2020, one of my faves. Look at this.
How will I know if he really loves me? I say a prayer with every heartbeat. I fall in love whenever we meet. I'm asking you what you know about these things.
Yep, as it should be. As it should be. Whitney Houston will take her rightful place in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year. Others joining her include the Notorious B.I.G. and 90s band Depeche Mode. Missing out on the honor again this year, and people are not happy, Pat Benatar and Shaka Khan. I mean, Whitney should be in it. She should have been in it years ago. But Shaka Khan should have been in it. What? Oh, there's a rule. I get it, but I'm just saying, forget the rules. She should have been in it many years ago. But
Forget the rules.
But Shaka Khan should have been in it the first year. I mean, she's Shaka Khan, for heaven's sake. And Pat Benatar?
I honestly...
Hit me with your best shot.
Who was that 90s band that you said did get in?
Depeche Mode?
Sorry?
Oh, no. I'm just warning you, Gen Xers are going to attack you now. I mean, no, I know. I'm not a huge Depeche Mode fan, but I knew them. My friend and my whole social group loved them. They had Depeche Mode posters and all that.
Are they dudes? Are they girls? Are they a mixed band?
It was alternative. We'll have a class after the show. Yeah, we'll have a class. But little fun fact.
Jeff's freaking out that I don't know this.
Yeah. But I always like this little fun fact that Whitney Houston's How Will I Know, one of my favorite music fun facts. That song, Whitney walked into the studio, walked in, grabbed the microphone, sang that track in one take, and then walked out and went shopping. Yeah, one take. One take.
Girl.
It's crazy. She should be in it. Yeah, I still, Still can't believe she's gone. You know what I think? She's one of those celebrity deaths that every so often I'm like, oh, I wonder when Whitney's going to go, oh, no, she's not with us anymore. Yeah, I love it. During last year's induction, Janet Jackson and Stevie Nicks called out the Hall of Fame for not including more women. Only 8% of the artists in the Hall of Fame are women. 8%. That's crazy.
So lame.
That doesn't seem, okay, anyway. That's a whole other, we could do another Sally Jesse Raphael show on that one, yeah. Next in the dish. We know that making dinner at home is cheaper than going out, but do you know how much cheaper? Get ready to hate yourself because the average person spends almost $300, $281 every month going out to eat. That ends up being $3,300 a year. And over the course of a lifetime, you're spending more than $200,000 on Burger King. The survey also found, or Popeyes, or McDonald's, whatever your favorite is. The survey also found 83% of people had eaten at a fast food restaurant in the past month. 61% had gone to a casual sit-down restaurant, and 61% had went to a pizza place or gotten pizza delivered.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy. And the big thing, like, that's not a couple, that's not a family, that's an individual.
That's one person,
$281 a month.
We talked about this. I probably, just because of the crazy schedule, I cook a lot, but that's probably what we do. I mean, if you count like going to a salad, you know, we go to the grocery store sometimes and get like a salad or soup or something. We usually do that on Mondays. Not that you care about my Monday plans, but that's what I do. That's how exciting my life is on Mondays. The salad bar is what I look forward to. I'm not joking because, let me just say this. They're not paying me. I don't even know if they sponsor this show. But I'm not kidding. I see the face of Oprah Winfrey when I go to the Lund's salad bar.
It is so good.
That is one of the, right? Who goes to Lund's?
Yes.
Lund's? Look, it is a little more pricey. It is a little more pricey than some places, but I'm not, Lund's and Bayer. What, Aaron Schwab, you don't agree with me?
The pasta salad blows minds.
It is. I'm not joking. I get the shakes when I get to that salad bar because the options are endless. I mean, it's, you know, they have,
So good, so good. I would say I spend like $50 a week.
$50 a week on going out? I wonder if they count Starbucks. Does Starbucks count?
I think I think that, oh, girl, you screwed.
Oh. Let me do some quick math. Hold on a minute.
Did you carry the one?
Oh, I may need to take a mortgage out. I just realized how much I spend at Starbucks every month. Ooh, it's pricey.
Ooh, girl.
I won't say. Anyway, yeah, no, that's no. But I get it though. People are busy, and that's why you see. Speaking of Lund's and Cub Foods, if you notice, there's a trend now. We didn't have a lot of this in the 80s. The pick up and go, you know, the meals to go. That is a huge thing now. Grocery stores, Cub's one of them, that are completely remodeling their stores to give the fast and go meals. You know what I mean?
Right.
The ready-made meals. That is a huge sector of their businesses now because people, they want that. They want to walk in and they want to get a little piece of chicken and the broccoli and a little macaroni and cheese and take it right away. So
They do. Or if you're me, you just want sushi, which you shouldn't get at those places. Have you ever had sushi at the grocery store?
Yes!
What?
It's good!
Don't say yes like it's good.
Yeah, it is good! Yeah, sushi snob, it's good! I mean, not all of it's good, but some of it's good. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Y'all laugh. You know what's really good sushi that would shock you? I had it first in Chicago. Walgreens. Don't laugh. Walgreens. I know you're. Audience, trust me. Fine, we're all going after the show. I'm taking. Walgreens, it is actually really good. Downtown Chicago's Walgreens was one of the first to do it, and I think they have it at the Walgreens here. It's really good. Just saying.
It. Make it stop.
We're going to go. I'm taking you. Still ahead. Need some activities to do this winter other than eating sushi at Walgreens? We're chatting with travel blogger Lindsey Ranzau about some of the most fun indoor and outdoor activities to do over the next couple months when we return. Back after this, everybody. Sushi at Walgreens. Yes! Welcome back. Well, it's winter, it's cold. You're probably wondering how you can pass the time until like May. Luckily, we have fun activities both inside and outside for you to do right here in Minnesota. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for travel blogger and our good friend from Look About Lindsey, Lindsey Ranzau, everybody.
You got it right.
Well, I got it right. Because what do I say? Look at
Look
Lindsay.
out.
Look out, Lindsay. That's what I always say that her blog is. Anyway, okay, we're going to divide this into 2 categories. Let's start with outdoor fun. Number 1, outdoor. Oh, our director is going to be happy. Outdoor curling.
Ooh, yes.
Director Leo is a professional curler,
Good.
yes.
Okay, well, maybe it's not up to his professional standards here because it is outdoor, but at the Brookview Golf Course in Golden Valley, they have outdoor curling. So it isn't real ice. It's like the plastic kind of, but it's a really great time. It's $15 per lane per hour. Really fun way to do it. We got like 8 people together. We did girls versus boys. There's heaters. You can grab a beer from inside. It's a fun time.
That is, hey, Leo. Hey. Wait. Audience. Hey, Director Leo.
Yes, Jason.
Did you know about that?
I did not know about it. Oh!
Hey, Leo.
Yes, Jason.
Are you going to go to that?
Absolutely.
There we go. Yeah.
I love it.
Okay. This next one, I am so excited about.
Yep.
Llama walking.
I know, sounds weird, right? But it's so fun. So there is a llama farm in Waconia, Minnesota. It's called Carlson's Lovable Llamas, which is the cutest name ever.
Okay, that is actually a really cute name.
And you can go throughout the year. We did this last winter. And if you go in the winter, you honestly have the whole place to yourself. You just call, make an appointment, and they have hundreds of llamas there. They even have a famous llama who is on an eHarmony commercial. So if you want to meet a famous llama, you can go there. And you learn the difference between llamas and alpacas. You get a tour of the farm. And then you're able to just pick a llama and take it on a walk down the country road. It's super cool.
Okay. What is, Lindsay?
Oh no, are you going to quiz me?
Did you learn, do you remember any differences between an alpaca
Yes,
and a llama?
the alpacas are the ones that spit. So llamas should be good to go.
Oh, the alpacas spit. So no spitting with the llamas.
Yeah, because I went there and I said, is this thing going to spit on me? And they said, no, that's alpacas.
Okay, fun fact. You did learn something
there
today,
you go.
everybody. Okay, yeah. Number 3, candlelight snowshoe trails.
So there are, honestly, every single weekend in Minnesota, I actually have a link that I just posted on my Facebook page to this. There are candlelight trail events around the state. So we did this last year as a candlelight snowshoe event. They had hot chocolate, there's candlelit trails. They stop at little fires along the way. It's just the most cozy thing. I know you're outside, but it's the most cozy thing.
But yeah.
And they also do it for cross-country skiing, but at parks all over the state, you can just click on that link and you can find them seriously every weekend.
What a good, maybe second date thing.
Yeah.
That's a great
Second date,
unique,
yeah. Not first date.
No. Hey, we're going snowshoeing. Maybe a third. The more I think about it, maybe a third date, actually. Yeah.
Physical activity.
Exactly. Number 4, what's social ice?
Social Ice is an event that happens every year in Rochester.
Okay.
So if you want to go down south to Rochester, it takes place in their downtown. All of the different restaurants in the area create themed ice bars. So they each have a theme, and they create these extravagant ice bars downtown. You can walk the street. You can do different specialty drinks. There's a DJ. There's an igloo that you can warm up. There's fires outside. It's just a really fun, unique event. Like if you live in Florida, you can't do that. So very cool for something in Minnesota.
And hey, Hey, Minneapolis Downtown Council, why don't we steal that idea for Nicollet Mall?
Yeah.
Let's do that, Way to go, Rochester. That's a great idea.
It's such a fun town, too. I have a whole itinerary on my site for other things there as well.
Ice castles, number 5.
Yep, so ice castles happen in Minnesota every year. They actually, this year, start this weekend in New Brighton. So I would recommend to buy tickets in advance. Bundle up, go to the ice castles. You can go during the day. It's really fun for kids. At night, they all light up too. So a really unique time, great for photos and things like that too.
Now, speaking of going outside, you're going to be going, you see Lindsay now, but in about, 24 hours?
Yep.
Tell the folks where you're going.
We are headed to Australia and New Zealand in 24 hours. So it's an interesting time to go.
Yeah.
We just got scuba certified. So we're going to be doing some scubaing on the Great Barrier Reef, going out to New Zealand. So the areas we're in are hopefully unaffected, but if you want to follow along, that's what we'll be up to for the next 2 weeks.
And that's how long is that flight?
We fly to LA tomorrow, and then it's 15 hours from LA.
15 hours from LA. That is crazy. More with Lindsay, including indoor activities when we return. Back after this, everybody. at things to do in Minnesota in the winter, and now indoor activities. Let's start with pub Skittles bowling.
Yeah, it sounds kind of weird, right? I think that's what it's called. I was looking it up online. But at the Royal Foundry Craft Spirits, it's a distillery in Minneapolis.
Okay.
There's lots of distilleries around, but this one's unique because it has this pub Skittles bowling. And it's similar to candlepin bowling, if you've ever done that. So it's like a small bowling ball and skinny little bowling pins. Unique thing to do, but they also have a badminton court indoors as well. So if you want some sort of activity and you have some craft drinks, that's the place to go.
That is fun.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. Number 2, Victoria Borough.
Victoria Borough, this is a unique spot. It's located out in Victoria, Minnesota, which is west of the Twin Cities. But this is like a one-stop shop for fun with your friends or your family. They have an indoor mini golf course. They have hammerschlagen, axe throwing, a bunch of different little like restaurants in there. So it's just, you could go for a whole afternoon.
Seriously? That, and how big is the facility?
Pretty big. It's like a big warehouse. Yep.
Oh, that they've converted into the space, and it's in Victoria. Obviously, Victoria Borough, everybody. That's right. Okay. Number 3 is by my house, and I never knew what it was. Upstairs Circus.
Yeah, Upstairs Circus is located in the North Loop in Minneapolis. I actually thought it was kind of like, well, it is kind of a craft place, but I thought it was some place where I'd maybe just go with my girlfriends. But Cole, my husband, and I went, and you are able to create, you choose from a whole wall of different things, but it's things that you make yourself that you'll actually want to use. So so on the screen, you're seeing leather luggage tags. So that's what Cole created. You like sew the leather, you cut it, you hand stamp it. And then I created a necklace. So it was like a gold necklace, and you hand stamp it. I think I stamped Explorer in mine, one of those little bar necklaces. And I always get compliments on it, and I can tell people that I made it, which is kind of cool.
So, okay. So you walk in. So you just can't walk in. There's set classes, right?
So you can do any activity at any time. So you can make a reservation online. So you just walk in, and you'll say, hey, I'm here for the 5 o'clock thing. And you choose your craft while you're there. So you can go with a group of friends and each make something different. And there's cocktails there too.
Oh, I saw, I know, I see the bar on the ground level, but the name kind of confused me. I'm like, what's Upstairs Circus?
That's what it is. It's really fun.
Number 4, an oldie but a goodie.
Yes.
Brave New Workshop.
I had to include that in there because I love theater. I love live theater. And something that's affordable and unique downtown is the Brave New Workshop. So it's like live improv theater. It's hilarious. And you have lots of local talent on the stage. Think like a Saturday Night Live-esque type of show that you're seeing live
like
in
Second
person.
City. Yeah, they do good shows. We used to do a lot of stuff with them on the Fox 9 Morning News. Great cast. Number 5, the 2 are at the Faribault Mill.
Faribault Mill. So I love history. I especially love Minnesota history. So if you travel down south about an hour, you'll hit Faribault, Minnesota. This is just an awesome town and day trip all in itself, but Faribault Woolen Mill is there, which has been around since the 1800s. You can tour the mill. It's like $6. You do it on the weekend, and you learn their whole entire process from getting the wool to dyeing it to how they thread it, and they do all of this by hand. It's insane. The process hasn't changed since they first opened. They have women that sew the labels onto the blankets by hand, every single blanket, and they make sure there's no pills. They feel all of them by hand. It's just crazy and a really cool piece of Minnesota history.
How do you, when you were coming up with this list, were you surprised? Because, when you think of people think of Minnesota and they go, oh, people just stay indoors for the... Were you surprised at the number of activities when you started compiling this list?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've been traveling around, and I have so much stuff on my website. I'm like, I got to put this together in one spot. So I actually have a whole post on like 10, 20 more things to do both indoors and outdoors. But yeah, I'm always surprised at how much there is to do and what to include. And since I've done it, people have been sending me more things that I now have to go do.
Yeah, and if you guys have any ideas that Lindsey hasn't done, shoot her a message on social media, and who knows, it can end up on another list. So safe travels, and we are going to be following you, and I'm very excited for you. This is going to be,
we are too.
This is an adventure you're going on.
Oh yeah.
Lindsey Ranzau, everybody. Follow her on social media. Just search for Lindsey Ranzau, or you head to her website, Look About Lindsey, not Look Out Lindsey. Lookaboutlindsey.com. Still ahead, it's the best thing ever. What are our favorite beauty products? We'll show you when we come back. Back after this, everybody. Look out, Lindsey. digging in the merch there. Welcome back, everybody. Kendall joins me again. When it comes to getting ready in the morning, we all have our routines, and odds are your routine includes at least a few products that you can't live without. It's time again to reveal our latest best things ever. Now, today's best things ever, it's all about beauty products. Now, mine is something that I've mentioned before that people still ask me about, and it is right there. It is called Kiehl's Facial Fuel Eye Depuffer. Now, for anybody that wakes up as early as we do, the alarm goes off around 4:30. You know you need that, and especially as you get older. I discovered this product about 12 years ago, and I thought, oh, it's not going to work. It really does.
Really?
It actually really does. It kind of depuffs the eyes. It adds moisture. By the time I put it on at home, and by the time I get here, I look a little better than I did when I woke up, and it just adds, and it's helped my eyes because I look at all the older men in my family, and we all have those little bags under our eyes at a certain age, and this has really helped. I swear by it. There are other eye depuffers out there. IS Clinical has one that's a little pricier, but that one is really good. And then the other sister product to that one, I'm digging into Star Wars merch there. But anyway. This is another thing that producer Jeff always jokes. I always pass this out at meetings. We call it the fancy hand lotion. This is also Kiehl's Ultimate Hand Strength Salve. Especially for winter, I have never found for myself a better hand lotion than this. It's not oily. It lasts forever. You only need a little bit. I know everybody tells you that, but you only need a little bit. And it's a little pricey. However, a little thing like this, a travel, lasts me for months and months and months. And it's the best hand lotion I've ever used. Again, Kiehl's. Kiehl's is really good, yeah.
I like it.
So there we go.
I like
Okay,
it.
how about you?
I like how you can tell that we are not good at demo tables. You and I, we don't typically have to lay out demo tables.
No, this is...
Okay, so this is my hair routine, essentially, every single morning.
We are looking at your hair routine right there on the table.
Plus Jason's hand
I'll
cream.
get that out of there. There we go. Yeah.
Okay, so I cut my hair to this short about 2 years ago, and I had no idea how to do it because I've had long hair my whole life. This curling iron saves lives.
Okay.
It's by Hot Tools. I like that women will understand this, when you wrap your hair, this thing moves. So it doesn't get tangled up in your hair.
Yeah.
Which is really nice. This is a 3/4 inch. I use this every single morning.
Okay.
The big thing, this little back comb. Girls, we use a lot of picks with our hair. This back comb doesn't hurt, and it fluffs just about like the right amount.
That's a back comb?
It's called a back comb. You just get it.
We used to use that in the 90s. We used to like do our back comb,
You just get it like
perm.
Target.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Okay.
So those are the two things that are pretty normal. Okay, dry shampoo, because like you said, sometimes I get up so early and I just can't.
You don't have the
I
energy to
can't wash my hair.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. This dry shampoo by Bumble and Bumble is my absolute favorite. It's kind of like your typical old school baby powder.
Okay.
In that it's the same powdery effect, not the spray-on stuff, because that makes my head itchy. This stuff is fantastic. I use it like it's almost out right now.
And it's because I've always been skeptical of dry shampoo. You are happy with it, and I know that you're as picky as I am with stuff like this.
Yes.
It actually works.
And it works, and like it doesn't leave the residue in your hair.
And
I
it's
hate that.
And it's Bumble and Bumble.
Bumble and Bumble Preta powder.
Got
it's
it.
just this tiny little thing. It's
your
more
last one?
expensive, but it's
Worth
really
it.
great. I've been using this Big Sexy Hair. Seriously, this is the best hairspray in the world.
I will tell you, I've worked with a lot of
Really?
I've worked with a lot of female anchors over the years. The majority of them use this hairspray.
And it's at
Yes.
Target.
Yeah.
It's great. It's not crunchy. It like actually works. It's great. My big creme de la creme, this is when I got short hair. I didn't know how to do my hair. This stuff, it's Unite Second Day. It's called Finishing Cream. So I have really fine hair, and you need volume when you have shorter hair like this.
Yeah.
You just put a little dollop, like a dime size amount in your fingers, and you rub it through your scalp, and it just gives you a little bit more of that sort of rough finish, so it's not like curly cues. You know what I mean? So
I'm going to try that tomorrow. I'm going to use that tomorrow.
It's great. It's fantastic. That's my hair routine. These are my winners.
Because people ask, I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
People always ask, because you do have good hair. You have really good hair. So that's how you do it. Now, on the Jason Show Facebook page this morning, we asked you guys, we said, hey, what are the beauty products, like if you were on an island and you could only bring Wilson and a beauty product, what would you bring? Tammy starts us off. Tammy says, Burt's Bees Lip Balm. Yes.
Good one. You have it in the Merce? Somewhere in the Merce?
Right
there it is!
I do. Yep. It is really good. Yeah.
It is good.
Diane says, what is it?
Cetaphil.
Cetaphil face and body wash. Yeah. She says you can feel the moisture soak in.
That's the face lotion I've been using since I was 18 every morning. It's
Seriously?
like the normal face lotion, again, at Target. It's great.
Cetaphil, everybody. Chris says coconut oil. Best for the entire face, especially the creepy skin. What?
Oh, like the crepey. Like it gets crepey. Or creepy.
Not the creepy skin. The crepey skin I'm getting on my neck and upper chest. Okay. I don't know what crepey means, but okay. Paula says my husband, out of desperation, used my Pond's face cream to shave, and he says it's the best shave ever.
Pond's
He
is
said he's
great.
not going back to his expensive shaving cream. I'm going to try that.
Pond's is great. My grandma used Pond's, and that woman, I swear to you, had like no wrinkles, and she was 93.
Oh,
and
see?
it's just like a cheap, everybody can use it.
Mark says I have to use Colgate Optic White toothpaste with it. I would never feel amazing. Yeah. I'm glad you feel amazing with the Optic White. Others, I want him to feel amazing. Others, a lot of people said oil of Olay, the classic. Crack Blaster.
What's that?
I have no idea. It's what? Oh, I did Crack Blaster at the fair. Oh, yeah, it's for cracked like hands and feet. It's for, yeah.
It's like,
Aveda shower gels and lotion. Yeah, Aveda rosemary mint is my favorite. That's my favorite. Yeah. I play a little bit more for that. Thanks for all your comments, everybody. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Stay with us. Creepy skin. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. So, obviously, we have people today. We need people next week. If you want to come see us, that's right. So, come on back. No, if you want to see us next week, tickets are available. Just go to the Jason Show Facebook page. Click on that ticket tab. It's right below the cover photo, right, Kendall?
Yeah.
It's right there. It says,
right there.
Right there. It says tickets. Just let us know when you want to come. You're in by 9:15. You're out by 11:15. So you can still come and go to work. Just be late, like these people. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Half of these people are skipping work to be here. That's right. So come see us again. We have seats next week, Monday through Friday. Why did I say Monday through Friday? We don't do shows on the weekend. Anyway, come see us. We'll be right back. Stay with us, everybody. Monday through Friday. You know. Welcome back. Welcome back. Kendall joins me again. We were having the great peanut butter debate in that commercial break. Peanut butter or peanut butter and jelly?
PB&J.
No, regular peanut butter. Just crunchy. Crunchy. Whatever, audience. I was going to take you for sushi, and now I'm not going to. Yeah,
It was Walgreens sushi.
No, but anyway, crunchy. It has to be crunchy. Creamy shouldn't even be on the shelves. It's
Stop
no,
it!
Yeah, no,
Heathen!
crunchy. No, crunchy
Ooh.
peanut butter, and it has to be, Jif because I'm a choosy mom. Anyway, so here we go. So we have a special. You might have seen them in the audience when we were doing audience shots from the Minnesota Roller Derby, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome from the Rockets, Malnavia, right there. Right there. And from the Dagger Downs, it's Valkyrie, everybody. Right there. You can see them Saturday at Roy Wilkins this Saturday. Look at them. We have to have you do this. Have you done this?
I would die, Jason.
No. Will you train her, Obi-Wan?
I have had 4 knee surgeries.
Yeah, will you?
I would die.
Oh, no. Well,
Jason, just keep reading.
sadly, there's nothing else to read. We're doing it.
You guys would murder me.
Yeah.
Oh, see, no,
I'll go on the roller derby with you. Yes. Yeah. Deal?
Jeff, write this down.
Deal. Right there. Tomorrow on the show, Dry January continues. The wine diva Leslie Miller joins us, and she'll pick out her favorite non-alcoholic wines to get you through the month. That's going to do it for us. If you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself. Nobody can tell you're doing it wrong. See you tomorrow, everybody.